How's it going, guys? Bibi here. I just want to remind you guys that I am having a giveaway on the channel. If you want to learn more about that and how you can enter, I'll be leaving a link down below as well as up in the iCard up there for you guys to go and check out my Armageddon haul video. That's where you've got to go to find out all the information. So you guys know that I went to Armageddon Expo recently and I picked up some really ugly looking Pokemon bootleg figures. They are tiny and they're hideous and they are just ridiculous looking. And I thought to myself, I wonder if I have anything else around the house. And then I remembered, back before I got into like hardcore anime collecting and figure collecting, I didn't really think about the fact that figures were possibly bootlegs. I didn't think that they were fake. I just knew that they were anime figures. And I used to buy quite a few bootleg figures in my day. So I pulled them out of the box that I have. I'm sure I've got plenty more, so if you guys enjoy seeing this type of thing, let me know so then I can find even more of them and show you. But yeah, I have a bunch of other stuff that I want to show you guys that are just as hideous and hilarious. So let's get straight into this. So I will start with the things that I got from Armageddon. I saw this stall that was selling these tiny little Pokemon figures. Some of them looked okay, but some of them were just like, oh my god, these things need to be burnt in fire. So first off, we have got a Sea King. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Sea King. Hopefully I can get this to zoom in and focus. As you see, it's the most derpiest looking fish ever. Then we've got the final evolution of Mudkip, Swampert. I am terrible with Pokemon names, especially ones that are not the first gen Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's Swampert, but that face. Oh, that poor soul. So as I said, they are tiny, as you see, as well. So I know that there really aren't, there isn't that much detail that you can put in when it's so tiny. But still, there is no excuses for these things being so hideously ugly. We have a Victini, which looks like that it's stoned and it has been punched in the eye. As you see, there is like this little black splodge under its eyes and it kind of looks like that it has been punched in the face. Either that or walked into a doorknob while it was smoking itself some weed. Either way, oh, yet another poor soul. I found this primate that he looks like that maybe he's gotten a little bit too angry to the point that his eyes have gone that way. Not cross-eyed, but like the opposite. I just cracked up when I saw this. It was just like, what the... Okay. So yeah, still as angry as ever, but look at those eyes. Then I've got this Golduck, which, like, the paint job is horrible. It has yellow all over it. Like, it looks like that a child tried to paint this. As you see, it's got yellow all over its body, and look at its beak. That is just... yeah, it's one thing to like make a bootleg figure, it's another just to like try and slap some paint on it and call it a day. And last up for the Pokemon is this, I can't even remember the name of it. If you guys know the name of this Pokemon, leave it down in the comments. But it looks like it has been smushed. It's like very thin. Either way, it is like nightmare fuel. And I just had to buy it. These were really cheap, by the way. They were only like a couple of bucks. I think it was like $2 for 3. So I was just like, you know what? That's fine. Okay, so next are some anime figures. we'll start off with the Death Note ones. This is Nell, I think. I'm correct. It's been a while. This is Nell from Death Note. He's not too bad, but like, it's still not the greatest. I remember buying this back, maybe like 16, maybe 17, and I thought that, you know, it wasn't too bad, but it's just this face. His face is just like, I don't know. He wasn't, as soon as they introduced this character, I wasn't very impressed with Death Note. Like, I love Death Note, don't get me wrong, but as soon as they went, and spoilers if you haven't seen it, pause now, I'm going to say something if you don't want to know anything about Death Note. As soon as they killed off L, the series went downhill, in my opinion. Okay, it's all good, you can unpause now. Speaking of L, we do have this atrocity. I don't know what they have done to his mouth. Why it is open like that, like he has a donut in his hand, but like, why? Just why? So yeah, I just don't know what they were thinking with this one. It kind of reminds me of a sex doll with his mouth open like that. And then I do have a light. He kind of doesn't have any eyeballs. Like, he's got eye sockets, but it's like that his eyes have rolled into the back of his head. So yeah, all I can say is, again, nightmare fuel face. Just why? The back is just like flat like that, and like, while the paint job is okay, it's still just like, why? Why is this a thing? I have a card captors figure here of her friend. I always forget her name. The one that is kind of stalkerish and always follows her around with a camera. She just kind of has that like Barbie doll face going on. Again, like, it's not the worst, it's okay, like, if you just want to have a figure, you don't have any money, and you're a kid that doesn't know any better, sure. But now that I'm an adult and I know about bootleg figures, it's just like, oh my god, why did I waste money on this? Granted, I didn't actually spend that much from memory. It was something like $15 for a bag of these figures. So, you know, I didn't lose out a lot, but it's still... And last up are some Haruhi figures. So, first up we have got Yuki on her kind of munted looking laptop. Yet again, same deal. Wonky face. I wonder if I can get this focused. It doesn't want to focus on ugly. But it's from, you know, that episode. I don't know. I vaguely remember her wearing something like this. But, you know, still, either way, it's just like, jeez. We've got Kyon's sister, who, other than like the paint job, it's not actually the worst. These are old, so they're a little bit dusty. But like, this is probably the best bootleg figure that I own when it comes to like the minifigures. The paint job again is okay. There are bits and pieces that are just like eh. But for the most part, like, she isn't hideous. She's just more like, she's cute, but you can tell that she's unofficial, that's for sure. And last up is Haruhi herself, pulling the iconic face. Except the paint job on her face, again, is just like, she looks like that she has been rubbed against concrete. Yeah,
little bit unfortunate. Like, again, not the worst. Could definitely be worse. But still not the greatest. You can definitely tell it's Haruhi, but I need to buy a proper Haruhi figure because I do love Haruhi. I love the series, and like, while she's, you know, a bit of a soon, a bit of a nutcase, she's still a cute character. Not as cute in this form though. So that is all of the bootleg figures that I was able to pull out of my box of goodies. Yeah, I just completely forgot that I owned a lot of those. The Pokemon ones were hilarious and cheap to find at Armageddon, so that's why I picked them up, because I thought that you guys would like them. Let me know down in the comments below if you do enjoy these types of videos and whether you would like me to try and find some more of my fake figures that I've bought when I was a stupid child. Let me know down there, because I'm interested to find out how many of you do enjoy this type of video. While you're there, please make sure to give the video a big like if you did enjoy it, share it out to all your friends, and go down to the description below, check out all of my social media links. If you guys didn't know already, I am having a giveaway on the channel, so make sure to go and check out my hauls video from Armageddon. If you want to help support the channel and donate, you can do two ways. You can either do a one-off donation by following the link down in the description below for my Ko-Fi, or you can become a patron of mine and become a Biblioteer, just like Mark Hall, Bernard, Asperger Bear and Linwood, who are awesome Biblioteers, and you can become one as well. So from Motomika guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!